So I invited Paul on the show because he's front lines of this interest rate, I'd like to say reduction that's going on. He's seeing the spring market, popping up. He's literally, like I said, the front lines because buyers have to go to him to get pre-approved before they start shopping. So Paul, that segues us into our topic today, and it's the current market conditions. I mean, we're going into February. Current market conditions, what you're seeing on your end with the interest rates, and how are they going to impact the spring market?
Sure. So that's obviously a great topic of discussion here. I mean, I can tell you the last 6 to 8 weeks in particular. I mean, rates were, let's say back in November now, early November, mid-November, you had rates in the 8% range, which, again, obviously impacts all of our, of our clients. I mean, they're looking at, buying a home or even selling a home and buying a new home down the road, looking at monthly payments. So over the last 6 or 8 weeks, rates have gone down almost, we're reaching almost 2% lower. So just to give you an idea of what that means, I mean, let's just say hypothetically, you were buying a home 2 months ago and the house was at $400,000. Let's say a rate was 8.25%. Now your monthly payment, versus today, the same exact house at a 6.25% interest rate, your payment would have changed by $550 a month. So think about that. That's over $6,000 a year less you'd be paying for your home, buying it now versus before. And so because of that, people are more, I feel, are more comfortable or getting more comfortable with the idea of buying a home or getting, starting this process, maybe even selling their home. So that's why interest rates, dropping. Sure, it's a win-win. It's a win, more business for everyone, yes, but also, the consumer, the client who's buying the home. It gives them the ability, increase their purchase power because with rates dropping 2% on a $400,000 house, your monthly payment, okay, you said $550 would be less, but also buying power. Let's say you wanted the same monthly payment before at $400,000. Now you get a house that's $490,000. So your buying power increased by $90,000 as well. So that's huge.
What's your thought about with all this demand hitting in this early part of the year, which is traditionally seasonally slower? It's very busy right now. What do you think is going to happen by March or April if rates continue to drop?
Absolutely. Great question again. I mean, if rates keep dropping at this pace, which we hope they do, I mean, it seems all indicators, seem like they will continue dropping. You're going to have a huge demand. You're going to have a lot more people in the buyer's pool. I feel like you're going to have, I want to say bidding wars, but you're going to go back to having, one home and 15 or 20 offers, which again, is it good? It might be good for the seller. Obviously, the people purchasing the home, they're going to have to be more creative with their offers, which again, good agents and good advisors will help them do that. But I mean, it's going to make it a little more difficult. So I think people right now, this is a great opportunity. The next, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe jump on the horse, get back in the, the game, look at homes, get something now. Because if rates are good right now and you get a fair price, when you refinance in, 6, 8 months, the payment's going to be even less. But if you wait until the mid to late spring, you're going to be paying more for the house because your interest rates are lower. There are more people in the buyer pool. It's going to make things a little more challenging.
In addition to that, I mean, you said it. You said they're going to see increased competition. Well, increased competition means waiving home inspections. It means waiving appraisals, giving an appraisal back, meaning paying money out of pocket. So I don't think that's a good play. I think the good play is going out and buying homes right now.
Agreed. And that's why I'm saying, anyone who's been pre-approved in the last, say, 90 days should really seriously consider, running numbers again and seeing where they are now and maybe, going out there and really taking, more looks at open houses and putting offers in because you wait another, 2 months, like you mentioned, there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be in the pool because spring market brings in more business to, in general. Then you factor in lower rates. It's going to be a situation where, supply is not going to meet demand. And it's going to be more challenging. So right now, I think is the great time to buy in this market. You can get I'm not saying you're going to get a steal, but you get, you'll get a house for a fair price. Rates will be good, but then when they get better, we refinance you, and then you're going to save another $300-400 a month then.